Alright, so I bought a Garmin Venu 3, and I bought this because I wanted to sort of step out of the Apple ecosystem and just see what it was all about, right? And I wanted to get all these different fun features out of this Garmin watch. 12 days later, 13 days later, I am returning it because instead I'm going to buy a Garmin Epix Gen 2. Okay, so I have had the Garmin Venu 3 for a few days now, about 2 weeks. And I am returning it, like I said. So basically, when I bought this watch, I wanted to kind of get into the Garmin ecosystem a little bit and see what, their devices offer. And I really do enjoy this watch. The reason I'm returning it is because it wasn't quite what I sort of wanted, right? I want something that has a lot more fitness tracking capability, but the watch I'm replacing, in this watch's place is the Garmin Epix Gen 2. And if you kind of look at the spec sheet of that watch, it definitely does have a few more pro features, which I personally would be able to take advantage of. And so it's just something that this watch personally does not have. Now, I will say, this by no means is a bad watch. I paid $400 and about $50 for it. And a lot of watches on Garmin's website right now are actually discounted a solid amount, so I definitely would look into those if you are in the market. But this watch was released, I believe, a little over a year ago, and it has the 5th generation of heart rate monitor. It does support things, of course, like blood oxygen monitoring and ECG, and of course just regular heart rate as well. So it's a great watch, and I would say the target audience for this kind of watch is definitely a bit more people who want to get into Garmin but also like having a smartwatch because you can take and make phone calls with this one here because it's got a speaker as well as a microphone. But if you are someone who is definitely more of an athlete who would take advantage of these extra pro features, I definitely would go with something else. Although this does offer an incredible amount for the price and is 100% worth it for sure. But like I said, I'm going to return it just because I want those couple extra features that are only available on higher end watches. And right now, currently, you can get the Garmin Epix for about $250 less than its usual price. And like I said, Garmin's doing all those different discounts. So if you are in the market for a Garmin watch, I definitely would check their website. Check Amazon, Best Buy, even Walmart, because there are tons of different discounts going on for that. And just to show kind of a couple features about this device, if we kind of go down here, you can see there's measurements like body battery and sleep, and I do want to kind of let out a bit of a quick PSA, and that is take these numbers with a grain of salt. For example, sleep tracking, it'll give you, it'll kind of dissect your sleep into different stages, and it's been proven that these are not perfectly accurate. But if you kind of look at the overall duration as well as some other stats that are available on the Garmin Connect app, it can give you a good idea for sure. The other thing is body battery. Now this is a feature that is on most Garmin watches, and I really enjoy it actually quite a lot. It gives you a bit of a detail about how it thinks your day's kind of going and what you can expect from it. And it just kind of rates your body's charge, basically. Now, sometimes it does get this wrong. A few days ago, it was incredibly wrong. But for the most part, I mean, these stats are really awesome. HRV, I actually have not worn this watch enough to even get a baseline yet. But for the most part, it gives you tons of really great details. It kind of gives you a number for your overall stress for the day. You can see mine is fairly light. But just when you are looking at these, keep in mind it might not be perfectly accurate. But hey, that's been it. I do hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell as it helps me out a ton. I will be making a lot more Garmin related videos in the future, which I think will be a lot of fun, so of course let me know in the comments if you are excited to see that. As I don't want to just be associated with Apple necessarily, I want to be associated with all tech, whether it's, phones or fitness tracking devices, all of it. So, hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So yeah, bye guys.